Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you an easy 59% win rate Viego jungle build to consistently carry with. This is also his most picked build at the moment. The interesting thing about it is it involves Divine Sunder, which isn't even a recommended item on Viego at the moment. So for our build, we're gonna be going for Divine Sunder because it's Viego's most picked and highest win rate item at the moment. After Divine Sunder, we're going to go for Bork into Death's Dance for maximum ponage. If their mages get fed, we might have to go Maw third item instead, which is fine because that is also a very high win rate, high pick rate item on Viego. Viego plays very similar to an Evelynn or a Fiddlesticks in a way because his 1v1s are pretty dang weak. So you're usually trying to avoid the 1v1 scuttle fights, things like that, and just focus more on good farming and good ganks. Against Hecarim, we might be able to beat him on scuttle fight only if we're higher level, more items, or more HP. If we're equal HP, it'll be close. We might be able to pinch that though. More scared of something like a Warwick Volibear, Lee Sins and Zao Graves. That would be a lot tougher to fight. You can get your E level 2 or your W. W gives you overall more options, and it is also a much lower cooldown. Normally going for W is a little bit better right now. You do want to max your W last though. Per level, all it gives you is damage. It doesn't actually get on a lower cooldown or anything like that. So we're gonna go for Q max into E max and a W max. The burn from your jungle item will get the small ones low enough for the most part, to where you don't have to necessarily hit each and every one of them with your empowered auto attack from your passive. Like you see there, there's only one or two that we actually auto directly. I'm gonna go ahead, get E down. In a perfect world, you wouldn't be Eing the wall, you would just be fighting on top of your E pile for the extra movement speed and attack speed. Because whenever you use it on a structure or wall, it makes it really easy for the enemies to see if they pan over to that part where you're at, and they'll know exactly where you're at and what you're doing, because they'll see that mist. Just trying to pull the Grot Blue, do them at the same time. You break vision with your invisibility though, and then Blue will stop chasing. You can hit them both with your Q and apply your passive to both at once. On Viego, your full clear is usually like a Master Yi full clear. You'll be finishing around 325 to 330 with decent HP. Looks like Warwick just did a 1 vs 2. That's huge. We'll get double scuttle off that for sure. Might be able to gank mid as well. We'll come up behind him. He has his spell shield on, so I'm not going to lead him with stun. Instead, I'm going to lead him with an auto. I need to take this off. Auto attack in the Q. Against champions that don't have a spell shield, you usually lead in with the WE. You usually W first, that way they can't see you activate your stun. Makes it a lot easier to land. If you use your W once you're already inside of your E, it will make you completely visible, and they will react accordingly. So here we're going to WE. Get the stun, auto attack, Q, auto. We don't want to go inside of him since we're already behind Bran, and Draven's not that mobile of a champion. It wouldn't really make sense for us to go inside of him at that given moment. It would have just, it takes a second or two to go inside, so it would have made us fall behind. When you kind of need to finish pushing this, our wave's shoving. So if we don't finish shoving this, then it's, by the time Zai gets back, our wave's going to be completely under their turret. We're speeding that process up right now of restructuring the wave. She could take my Krugs, that's fine. Looks like that's probably what she's gonna do. I gotta reset anyways. Got to reset. Gonna go for Divine Sunder, first item rush like we talked about. First item, usually you want to go for the Caulfield's Hammer. Your whole kit scales off of AD really well. Specifically your passive, Q, and R. That being said, you're giving your attack speed makes your having more AD quite a bit more valuable. If you're gonna run top side or bot side, you can use your E out of base on the side wall It's still the same general issue. The enemies can see that if they pan over, so there's a little bit of risk involved. Only reason I didn't go clear bottom to top was I thought Xayah might take my Krugs. So, just trying to avoid any potential conflict there. We could actually look for an invade on this guy's Krugs. We'll get 6 off of it. We have massive top prio. I wouldn't say we have mid prio. That being said, Malzahar isn't fed, so ganking Warwick top's a really bad idea. He's one of those top laners you just want to leave him alone. His speed's on a cooldown. We'd be in a good position if we could get on top of this guy. I think he warded the bush. Auto attack W, auto Q. We have an item advantage on him. Alright, got a little bit of HP back from the Hecarim. I want level 6. Oof, this is weird. Auto attack Q, auto attack W. Almost got him. I don't want to truly commit for that. Drop my R on both of them. Oh, I don't know. He's got my vomit stuff on him. We can use Article's distance. Finish him off. This is a messy situation. I could heal up quite a bit off of 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐋𝐒, get all my HP back. I'm not sure if his red buff's up. Since my blue buff's still down, I imagine his red buff's actually down right now. It'll be up in about a minute. We're in a really good spot after that. Just be patient on Viego, like I said. Avoid 1v1 scuttle fights. There's very few champions you can beat on it. Things like Rammus, Zac, Nunu, tank junglers, or maybe something like an Evelynn or Hecarim. But any jungler in your mind that you think is strong at 1v1s, you definitely don't want to fight on 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐋𝐒 to the death. Bad idea. Hecarim picks up a double. We're going to get a free red buff soon. My whole bot side's exposed. Kind of got stuck on the top side. Could go for a Herald. I'm sitting on a full Divine Sunderer. I'm thinking we just charge my top side, give bot side if he wants to go for it. So if you are leaving base and you want to get out a little bit faster, you can E the side wall and run down. It's most useful if you're going to clear top to bottom or bottom to top. It's such a big wall, you can get there a bit quicker. Looks like Hecarim's the only one who's kind of strong now. He got some gold. Yeah, he took dragon. I doubt he's going to invade my jungle. He doesn't know where I am. He's likely to just reset or continue clearing his jungle like nothing happened. That's really good for us. He won't have enough gold for full item, most likely. He didn't take free boots and he had to purchase boots. We could barely purchase full item as is, and we didn't spend 300 on boots, so we'll have an item leg up on him here. I'm not too worried about fighting him now. Viego scales really well with items and levels, so this is where you really start to shine. It's level 6 and up. Wasted my stun, good stuff. I thought Malzahar would run, but he kind of countered me by just not running. Normally when they see that miss, they try to run to their turret. He just balls to the walled it. Oh, we got it. Nice. Auto attack W reset, auto attack Q reset. Beautiful. If you're not sure what a champion does when you go inside of them, if you're in a fight, go ahead and just press all the buttons over top the enemy as fast as you can. You'll generally get the most value that way, because you'll be landing your abilities and not wasting time trying to figure out what ability does what. That's obviously if you're not familiar with the champion. If you know what the champion does, you can be a little bit more methodical. But the goal is to usually just use all of their abilities, use your R, and get back into your own form. This is a Herald for sure. I have top prio. I don't really have mid prio. I can see Malzahar is not posturing for this area though. I didn't stick it against the wall. As long as you're on it, you'll still be getting the bonus attack speed and movement speed. which we did get. Taking it super fast, very high attack speed. Thinking maybe top. Might be able to crack that cookie. Auto attack in the R. We got to get out. The turret's going to chunk us. We'll go inside and get our health back. The turret does not stop shooting you if you start going inside someone. So if you're taking turret aggro and their body's underneath turret, you might want to get out of the way because the turret will kill you. Back when in Viego's earlier days, going inside of people used to make the turret stop hitting you, so it was really good for turret dives. But now, most of the time in turret dives, you don't want to go inside of them because you'll get yourself killed, essentially. He's still not a full item, but he does have Bramble. It makes me a little nervous. I should probably take this and heal off of it. That way when he comes over here, we can handle him. Bramble's not easy to deal with. Hecarim's going all in. That's a bad idea versus Sylas. Yup. Bad idea versus Sylas. I have nowhere to go now. Could just look for a reset. I don't think our Red Smite even removes his shield. I know Blue Smite would. Red Smite doesn't technically do any damage initially. Let's find out. Yeah, Red Smite doesn't actually remove the shield. Wow, that hurts. Boy, does that hurt. Got us nice and low there. Take red buff real quick. Q auto attack, W auto attack. Get all of our health back. We don't really have to back. I was worried about getting invaded, but I'm not. Hecarim's basically coming out of base right now after he died to Sylas. We still have a decent amount of items. We'll take this really quick, get all of our health back. Where are these guys at? They're all kind of missing here. Alright, there he is. Nice. We got our R ready. This is when it's nice not to play on lock cam. I knew 𝐒𝐿 was gonna glitch there. I get a free R. Every time you go inside of someone, you get a free R charge. Drop the R on his head, go inside of him. We get another free R charge. And then we still have our original R since we never used it to get a kill. We just used our 2 free Rs that we got from going inside of them. Now that Hecarim's dead, ooh, yeah, I want this for sure. We could stay in bush camp him. We're strong. We have a big enough level advantage. Plus, we have red buff advantage. That he's not going to be able to deal with us. Draven just saw us. I must have been on a ward. Kind of spooky. Get that bonus attack speed, and then I'll go for Dragon. I don't want to dive. They're likely to group up on that. Got it. We'll look for the reset and get our Bork. Bork synergizes really well with your passive. The only reason you wouldn't go Bork first for maximum damage is it leaves you extremely squishy and vulnerable. Because it doesn't give you any HP. So if you end up eating 1 or 2 CCs, you'll die, essentially. So Viego's all about staying alive long enough to get inside of someone for the R resets, and you can spam all 4 abilities. Every kill and assist on Viego is essentially 4 extra abilities plus a free Viego R. Very powerful, and you get a bunch of HP back. You get 9. It scales off of some of your own stats, but you get a decent amount of HP back for going inside of them. What's happened to Viego is his early game used to be too good to where he sustained a lot of nerfs. So if you try to play him the same exact way you used to play him back when he came out, it just doesn't work. Since he loses too many 1v1s against the majority of junglers pre-6, and pre-full item, he's really not that impressive. He doesn't have a lot going for him before he has his R. And that's it, they quit. We'll go ahead and do a round 2. 2. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. This game we're up against a Zed jungle. This will be interesting. We might actually be able to solo him on Scuttlefight because he took Electrocute. Any jungler that takes a Lethal Tempo or Conqueror on Scuttlefight is going to be challenging for Viego to take on. This game, I'm thinking we start bot side for the best leash possible. We'll be running the same exact build, Divine Sunder into Bork. After that, we'll go for Death's Dance, probably into GA. They don't have that much magic damage. It's only 𝐒𝐿 and Zyra. So unless one of them gets fed, I won't even have to get Ma. If I do, it'll be very late in my build. 𝐒𝐿𝐈 mid. I don't know. They were hovering Olaf. It's changed to Zed, so I figured it might be a Zed jungle. I thought it was going to be 𝐒𝐿𝐈 top. 𝐒𝐿 mid? I haven't really seen 𝐒𝐿𝐈 mid before. Should be fun. We have a lot of good targets to go inside of. Going inside of Zed is great. Any target that has high mobility or high CC is so good to go inside of on Viego. Like Zed, you can immediately get inside of him, spam out his abilities, dash on top of them, and then use your R reset. It's really, really spicy. Honestly, not the best leash in the world. It may have seemed really good. The issue was Yuumi wasn't actually hitting it. All I really got from Yuumi was shields, which I don't really need. We heal plenty from our monsters anyways, with smite and whatnot. So that leech was actually a little on the slow side. That's okay. Bada boom, drop the Q. Top lane's looking very gankable. 𝐒𝐿 in the early levels is so free to gank. Auto attack, pull back into Q. Auto attack, W reset. And then once they're all chasing you, it makes it much easier to land your Q. Beautiful. Got our E now. I'll lead in with the W. Close that distance. Chill on top of our on our E for the extra attack speed. Zoe got a kill. Not a big surprise. I think 𝐒𝐿𝐈 is one of the worst champions in the game versus ranged champions. 𝐒𝐿𝐈 is more of a team fight champion slash melee counter specialist. Oh, cool. Zed's here. He did a 4-camp clear. He can't actually solo me is the interesting thing. He's going to lose Scuttlefight as well. Since I broke his ward, I don't think he's actually going to stay. Yeah, he didn't stay for Scuttlefight. I'm going to hold on to my smite so I can take Scuttle. We'll go ahead and just keep our clear nice and short. Yeah, he literally loses Scuttle. That's so bad. He's going to lose both of them. Looks like he might actually go for top Scuttle here. We might be able to run into him. No, we weren't able to run into him. I don't know where he went. Did he not finish his red buff? He did. He must be on his Krugs right now. I guess we'll go mid. He's literally doing his Krugs. That was such weird pathing. We're going to go ahead once again. WE. We'll flash. We get off our stun. Wow, he's getting absolutely mulched. I'll go inside real quick. Shove the wave. Oh, wasn't trying to do that. Wasn't trying to steal the minion. Well, I was doing some damage, let me tell you. Hey, another Scuttle Crab. Sick. Gonna hold on to my stun since we have our smite. Might as well not put that on cooldown. They're deep underneath turret. Zed is way over lingering. This is a textbook example of over ganking and forcing ganks. A lot of people will think, oh, it's worth. He got 𝐒𝐿 a kill, right? 𝐒𝐿 scales, but how much is this gonna cost Zed? So far, it's cost him both Scuttle Crabs. We got a gank mid. He got a gank top. I'm going to get his Gromp. I'm going to get his Wolves, and then I can look for a reset. I'm going to go ahead and leave a Wolf. That way the camp doesn't respawn. It'll leave him in a much tougher spot. Zyra's moving in a weird way here. I might have to react. Nah, we're fine. Zed's crossing over. Might be able to kill him right here. Yep, WE, get the stun auto attack, Q auto attack. Just need one more auto. Auto attack Q. Ooh, wait, we didn't. Wait, Zoe's the one who died? I thought Zed's the one who died. I'm so confused. That was really bizarre. Zoe's actually the one who died there. I was waiting for a little bit of my cooldowns. I didn't want to risk missing W, then Zed would definitely get away because you move slower while you're channeling W. So we just needed a little more space to run him down. If Zoe didn't die there, I think we killed both. She must have gotten hit by a big 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐂𝐈. Bot lane's looking super gankable. I'll use my E on that. Question is, will they be able to see my E? No, they won't. It doesn't extend down the whole lane, so that's perfectly fine for if you're getting gank top or bot. If you're going to E the wall, most people aren't going to break their lock screen to check that far down randomly. That's very taxing. People should do that more, though, against Viego. Could be worth it. Zed's being such a goober. You really want this ward, dude? I don't think it's worth it. Oh, I'm not getting back up. Caitlyn gets a kill. It's a little surprising. Zed's extremely low. I can bully him on his camps that just spawned in. Should be able to. I'm actually not sure where he's at now. Oh, he's not. I don't know. This is weird. Zoe just died. Oh my goodness. This is getting hard. That's going to put me in a bit of a situation. It looks like they're collapsing hard for Zed's blue buff. So I think my best move here is to just soak that mid lane XP over the wall while I take Raptors. Maybe I can play for Zed's red buff. We'll be getting all this sweet, juicy XP from over the wall. That's the way I like it. Blue buff's up in 40. Who knows? Maybe 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐼's like a weird counter to Zoe. It's so weird seeing her getting solo kills. I'm going to stretch out playing this guy's red buff. Wait, I think his red's actually up right now. Zed's decently strong. Also not sure where 𝐒𝐿 is. I think we can solo him. We have red smite. Might be able to smite it from him too. Pulled into the bush without showing myself. Yeah, getting red buff's pretty sweet. It does so much damage, it gives you so much healing. Top lane doesn't look gankable, I'll just go mid. I'm gonna WE. I gotta get over there. Zed's gonna come back to... Oh, he didn't come back. Close the distance. Flashed her little tentacle. Down she goes. If that hit us, we could have unironically died. Alright, not bad. We'll go ahead, flop over the wall. In a really good position after that. Zed greeted super hard. That was a very, very forced gank. It's hard to say what our win con is. I think we might be able to win with Drag Soul, but it's tough to say. Because Jinx scaling, 𝐒𝐿 scaling. I think we might be better off playing double Herald and ending this game early. That might be a better option. Our scaling's not bad, but I mean, Dark Harvest Caitlyn versus Lethal Tempo Jinx late game. I don't know, man. Jinx is probably gonna be doing triple her damage output over the span of 5-6 seconds. It's gonna make the game very challenging. When do I have my Divine Sunder? There we go. We'll go ahead and just push Dragon right now. I mean, Herald. They'll likely take Dragon since they already have a ward on it. Should be clear and free to take this. Get that sweet attack speed. Beautiful. Looks like Zed's actually top. Dragon's still open. Got it. My art is up. We could look to do something. It's kind of weird that Zed would fight this. Drop my R on his head. Thank you, Zed. Well played by Set. Ghost Set. That's actually interesting. I'm gonna have to try that. Ghost Set with lethal tempo. You can't get away from it. Alright, so it's my W's to dash. Wasn't sure. Got WE. Miss our stun. Zoe could use a little help. Oh my god. That was way too close. Lau ignited us too. Oof, we gotta get out of here. We'll drop the R, reset. Oh my god. Jinx Rocket almost just got us. It's really close. Grab our Divine Sunder, grab a little bit of that. In a pretty dang good spot, man. We need to go lay Herald pre 14-minute mark. We can get second Herald. As long as you take second Herald before... What is it? You need to basically take it 13-minute mark or sooner. Because it's a 6-minute spawn, and you also need time to take it, so... We took it, the first one, plenty early to get the second. That's part of the issue with Zed jungle. If you struggle to find kills, you can't do much on that champion. He's extremely gold reliant. With Viego's R and passive, it makes him a lot less gold reliant than other hyper carry junglers like Eve, Zed, Rengar. Ooh, nice. All right. This Herald will almost destroy the mid lane turret. That was a really good bubble from Zoe. That's still going bot even after I showed my Herald. That was an okay Herald. We didn't quite get the turret, but we did get plates, which is solid. Gonna drop my R on top of him and his shadow. Awesome. Now we get our free R. Free, free, free. And a WE. He ran the right way. Good for him. He didn't run towards turret. Beautiful Zoe bubble. Oh, he came out quick. Holy moly. Lau is only asleep for felt like a second. This is the fastest breakaway I've ever seen. Still, I mean, like I said, we could go for that dragon. I don't think it's worth it. It's not quite worth it. That still shouldn't be full item. He's down so much CS, and we have a cloth armor to counter his lethality. Lau is in base. Zed just warded this bush or something. He's mid right now. The Kel is likely to rotate, but she's not particularly strong. Zed's rotating a little late. He went mid first. We can just run away with our speed up. Yeah, we're out of there, man. We could look for a reset. Blue's not up for a while, so yeah, I say we reset. We can go bottom to top. Oh, this Lau is greedy, man. She doesn't even have any armor, no full item. I'm gonna eat her alive. WE. That's my Q. Got her. Got him. It was all about the armor. If Alawi had plated steel caps, I probably wouldn't have gone for that. It was only Merc treads, and we're doing all physical damage. And we have... Ooh. Zed took my... Yeah, this Zed's a little turd bag. What's my R cooldown? 83? I was thinking about R'ing over the wall, but 83 seconds is kind of long. I'd rather not. Bonk. Nice. So yeah, we just take dragon here. Might as well, since we're already here. I'm gonna be resetting soon. Could reset right now. Yeah, I'll reset. I'm not gonna have enough gold for Bork for a while because I'm gonna grab tier 2s before Bork. Tier 2s go a long way on Viego. Long way. Now we'll start building for that Bork. 𝐒𝐂 isn't fed, but she's level 11. It's kind of scary. Gonna really need this next Herald. I'm on a decent power spike right now. Should be able to secure that. This next Herald, the plan is maybe kill 𝐒𝐂, take 3 or 4 top turrets. We'll see. That would be ideal. Why is 𝐒𝐿𝐴UI getting to take turret for free? She's still just Merc Treads. Merc Treads phase. Should be able to kill her. WE. Oh, my E didn't go off. Shoot. Thought I pressed E, man. I guess not. Oh, she really doesn't want to fight. I thought she would turn by now. Oh, that landed. Sheesh. Sheesh, dude. And the tentacles still hit me even when I'm invisible. That's amazing. 𝐒𝐿𝐴UI is really far out of position. Bonk. Down you go, 𝐒𝐴UI. Only way to kill that champ. Bonk. Feels weird to use an R on a monster, but it also feels nice. Feels nice in a weird way. Oh, 𝐒𝐂's here. I don't like that. I don't want to dive her. She's gonna press R. Would be better off taking camps while we're here. Oh yeah, I need to go get Herald. I forgot. That's our win condition. Go ahead and slice these up real quick for someone to come mid. Looks like Set's gonna start Herald, which is good. I kind of want it. I want it, but it would be rude for me to take it once he starts it. Guess we'll see. Some people don't like taking it. Other people do. It's kind of half and half. I guess if they feel like they lay good Heralds. Yeah, is what it is. Hopefully he lays a good one. Because their scaling is really scary. 𝐿𝐴UI has Hull Breaker now. I can't fight her. She's 1 full item. I'm 1 full item. She's 𝐿𝐴UI though. She counters melees and Hull Breaker. That's 2 items in 1 if she doesn't have a nearby ally champion. So we're gonna let her be now. If I had Bork, I think I could take her right now if I had that type of gold advantage. But oh yeah, that Herald was not good. She didn't get a kill. All right, she's not even gonna get a turret off that. All right, 𝐿𝐴UI. I'll attack Q. She missed Soul Pull. She's dead. Viego's kind of slippery, man. Got our little dash. Got our R. I can go over this wall, I think. Oh. These guys are... Whoa. Bonk. And that's it. They quit. GG's. Well played, man. That was a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the graphs. Looking at graphs, we had more damage dealt than anyone on the enemy's team. We didn't have a chance to get the most on our team. Game ended kind of early. That's how it goes with Viego, though. If you get ahead on him early or mid-game, people get really discouraged and quit because he's super oppressive, kind of like a Master Yi at that point in the game. We did take the most damage in the game, though, which is nice. Got pretty good value out of our runes. You can take Lethal Tempo on Viego if you want to go for Kraken Slayer. It's a decent option. It's super greedy, and you're basically a worse version of Master Yi at this point with all the nerfs Viego has sustained. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little Viego commentary guide. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is 𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐒. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.